Hello and welcome back to Tombgallows. Last time we destroyed our FPS. Temporarily. Last time I decided to start cleaning out the caves and doing basically spring cleaning. Because there's a forgotten beast that does nothing except murder all the animals in our caves, which is fine other than the fact that it's creating large amounts of dumping stuff that we can't access. And I don't want my dwarves wandering around 30 levels of cave just to clean up a bunch of rags, essentially. And they don't go away, and there's body parts, so we need to do something about that. So this time, we're hopefully going to continue cleaning all that up and getting our dwarves ready to go. I sort of also figured out why my dwarves kept engraving and encrusting random-ass bags with things. I totally didn't realize that they just grab whatever's closest, and if that includes clothing, they will totally have Jeb encrusting clothing and bags and everything else. So that's terrible, but I think we fixed that. Although a little bit more work might be needed. I need to set it so it's closer for them to grab certain things rather than others, and actually that reminds me of something, actually. What are these guys doing? Oh, these guys are just down here practicing engraving. I remember that now. So we're actually going to have some more masterpiece engravers. Lots of them, apparently. He's only a novice engraver. Oh, that sucks. You're an adept. Which one of you is doing all the masterpiece engraving? Novice engraver, Grandmaster engraver, adequate. That's these guys' only job. That's all they know how to do. Competent engraver. This guy's a legendary cook and a legendary engraver. That's his two jobs. Seems like our cooks, if they're not cooking, are becoming legendary engravers. Alright. Okay. That's fine, I guess. You're taking all of that. But the bag thing reminded me of something. So we should probably move our weapons stockpile. Which I know, giving my dwarves more hauling jobs. Not the smartest idea. So we'll move the weapons stockpile here. And that should, because the armor stockpile is already close by. What this should do, hopefully, is cause them to, if they need to stud anything, they will not use bags. They should hopefully use the weapons that are closer to them. That's the theory, anyway. We actually might need to smelt more bins. Now, I would have thought that they would make more room using all the bins, because we definitely need to do that. Whether or not they do, I don't know, but I'm assuming they're going to. It looks like they're going to. Please don't use it. Okay, I did make a weapon stockpile. That's good. Alright, so trust in the dwarves, basically. Also, we made more doors. You guys are still engraving. Oh, maybe they were just engraving from before. I wish there was like a quick descend or something, so that I could go to specifically where I want to be, as opposed to... oh, we actually used up all the doors. Alright. Oh, these are already set to be smooth, so that's okay. Alright. Oh, those are also set to be engraved, so apparently they're just doing other things at the moment. Alright, okay. Do we set these as beds yet? No, we haven't. Okay. So we can finally set these as beds. Unfortunately, this is going to make them much less likely to get married and have children, because they won't be living together, so... yeah. Although maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. The reason I don't usually like doing this in my fortresses is because what it does is it creates waste. By which I mean that the dwarves tend to... So, like, if a dwarf gets married, right, they share a bed. But if they share a bed, what ends up happening is the bed that they were already using stops being theirs. So, like, if I set this dwarf and this dwarf as two different beds, and then they get married, then this dwarf right here is no longer going to have a bed. So their room just goes unused. And it creates a situation where you often don't know which beds are used and which ones aren't. And it becomes a pain in the ass to sort of figure it out over time. So you either end up building lots and lots of bedrooms as old ones go unfilled, or well, actually, it's not an issue unless you're in a situation where, like, you're losing lots of dwarves, or they're, like, dying or getting married a whole bunch. But we have, like, 200 dwarfs, so we're gonna need, like... We're gonna need a lot of bedrooms. Oh, this one's already used. Never mind. Now, the good news is that we'll hopefully be able to use most of these, or they won't, like, stop being used. The only downside is I put it literally at the bottom of my fortress, which was a stupid idea. Now that I think on it, but fun, I suppose. After all, dwarves want to be close to the center of the earth. That only makes sense. You should probably get used to it, other than the fact that, you know, where they sleep and where they actually work and do everything is like 67 Z levels apart. So that probably wasn't the wisest idea. I suppose I could move everything down here, but based on the amount of hauling I already have to do, it's going to take a while. Also, I think I stripped most of my dwarves on accident, so that was an issue. Whoops. Oh well. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with things as they come. Now they have bags and cabinets and chests and a whole bunch of other good things that dwarves love and don't at all, you know, struggle with. We're gonna hope they start having children, because they're the first of their kind, and our dwarven civilization sort of relies on the fact that a bunch of these guys are gonna fuck. That's sort of our desperate need at the moment. Need these guys to get married and have children and, you know, populate the dwarven realms, because if we wanted to, we could totally become the mountain homes, which would be dangerous when we don't have that much left to do. Alright, so... What are you engraving? Oh, I forgot I set you guys to smooth all of this. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm making bad decisions. Alright, let's go back upstairs. Alright, you guys are all sitting around praying to people. That's a thing. Oh god, a couple guys are actually training, that's nice. Maybe you'll actually be half-decent Marks dwarves at some point. I'm not sure why all of you are not training, but... whatever. They're still sorting this out. I think we're gonna need more bins, though. Yeah, probably. What's suspended? Construct building? Beds? How many beds do we need? So that means we don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. Alright. I wish we could construct beds out of other things besides wood. I mean, we have wood on this floor, but I sort of wish we could construct beds on, like... What are you? Sort of wish we could construct beds on, like, stone or something, because being dwarves and all. It does looks... God damn it, I wish they would clean this up quicker. Because I know they're still in here. Like... Ugh. I thought I said so they can't put clothing there. Yeah, I did. Alright, so why the... I'm not sure why it's not being moved. I guess the problem is they don't have a place to move it. Or they're doing it very slowly, I should say. Oh, now they're doing it. Alright. Okay. Just taking a while. Alright. Guess I should make more bins for them. Let's not make them out of gold, though, so what are we making them out of? Copper, I suppose. Here, let's make like 30 copper bins. We also probably need to use our gem cutters, so probably a bunch of stuff to cut, so let's do that. I actually don't know which of these should be... Yeah, that's probably it. Let's just cut that. Okay. I don't know what pyrolusite is, but I can't smelt it, so I'm supposing it's not an issue. Speaking of which, speaking of issues, I need to melt those metal objects. Alright. By the way, did our mayor want anything? No. Our duchy doesn't seem to want... Doesn't seem to care, so... Alright. So our Duchess doesn't seem to care. Alright, they're doing their thing, finally. Let's haul all this stuff. Speaking of which, I should probably tell them to cut the totems. Make totems, bone bolts. Get to work. God damn it. As soon as I try and clean everything up, it doesn't go as smoothly as I want. Oh well. Nothing ever goes as smoothly as you want in this game. Everything goes slowly for some reason. That's interesting. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's why I did that. Okay, and it seems to be having the effect that I want to, doing what I wanted with auto labor, because now they're only using the best guys to do things like smithing. In theory. Yeah, alright, so they should be using the best guys to do all the jobs. Which should result in much better results. I don't like how the guys don't haul quick enough, though. Like, one thing I don't like is that they're not hauling the... Like, I feel like everybody should be hauling if there's a job, like, hauling job available, but they don't, so... Despite the fact we have available haulers, they just stay idle and don't haul. That's one thing that's super annoying, but, oh well. I think we can all agree this is much more cleaned up than before. I also wish you could destroy items without using the Dwarven Atom Smasher. Although that's one way, actually that's one way you could do that. I think on it. We could use the Dwarven Atom Smasher method to get rid of things if we really wanted to. There's an idea. There's an idea. Didn't think about that until just a second ago, and I was like, wait a minute, we could totally do that. That might not be the best idea, but we could certainly do it. It is certainly a possibility. Not even the best possibility, but is a possibility. Now don't... Well, if they're masterpieces, I suppose I can't complain too much. Yeah, they're still grabbing all of the clothing we have sitting around. These are all skeletons, aren't they? Yeah, so... Alright, we're gonna do this hopefully quickly. Hopefully quickly. As much as I want to just dump all of this into, like, one small area. Okay, so what we're gonna do... We're going to pull the lever. Please pull the lever. Good job. Pull the lever. There it is. And... auto dump. 0 items auto dumped. Why? Why did you not dump anything? Oh, because it has to be in an available place. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yes, that's a problem. Add new task. Pull lever. God damn it. Okay, where should I put this so that it destroys things, but I don't stupidly pull it anywhere else? supposed to get set on this level, but no, I think I should set it on this level. And, like, dig this out, I suppose? Like, just so I'm not digging out anything stupid. Like, so that to be dug out, that's all of that. That's the size of our exterior base. That's down. And then we can build a bridge. It's going to raise this way. Just make it like 4 across. And alright, so the crushing area should be like a... No, let's go back a little bit. No. Raises that way. So the crushing area will be 3 by 3 in front of it. We can make it out of soap. No, let's not make it out of soap. I thought I had blocks still. It doesn't look like I do. I do. Never mind. Yeah, make it out of blocks. Put a lever in front of it. And then we're going to use this as our Dwarven Atom Smasher, I suppose. So what I should do is remove the, maybe I didn't set it, a dumping zone. We'll set one here. Once, set the dumping zone right there. And then once they construct this, we'll have a Dwarven Atom Smasher. I don't like using Dwarven Atom Smashers. I think it's a little cheap, and I know that sounds weird coming from me, but I really don't like using them if I can avoid it. Still need more gold chests, though. I should probably tell them to get back to forging. Alright, so that's done. Now we need to link this up. Alright, link it up. Probably tell them to do this now, because otherwise they'll just sit around and wait. Yeah. We have to make sure we don't accidentally Dwarven Atom Smash any of our dwarves. That's the problem. You don't want to do that. That's bad. So we're hopefully never going to have to actually tell them to do something. Alright, so let's pull the lever. Good thing they're making masterpieces again. That's good. Let's pull the lever. Why does it take so long for this thing to open? I don't understand. Alright, then auto dump here. Okay. 0 items auto dumped. Why? Why is nothing auto dumping? Is it because they're all forbidden? Is this why? I have to not be forbidden. If so, that's really dumb. They don't forbid all of it. Alright, so it's all unforbidden now. Okay, it's all unforbidden. Wait, is that dumped? These are not set to dump. Okay. Okay, auto dumped. Good. Now, pull the lever now. Okay. Now, if I do tell them to pull this again, it should all be gone. Assuming this still works. Yes, it does. Okay, good. Okay. Life is good. Problem is this. This is 1,700 items. This is a lot too. Well, actually, it's not nearly as much. I might have to do this off. I might have to do this off. I have to do this off screen. I don't like doing things off screen, even if it's boring. Because I don't want anyone to go, what happened to that? And then they're like, well, I told them all to dump it, because all this is bugged apparently, and my dwarves won't turn into cloth. So all this goes into the dumping stockpile. I consider it cursed, so we're just going to get rid of it. We're just going to destroy it, and hope it never bothers us again. Now we can probably use the just dump the body parts, honestly. The only reason I'm not doing this is I don't want to dump actual usable thread that we have. So we should be able to just dump all of this. And dump the body parts and clean up the rest. So auto dump, stocks, body parts, unforbid, dump, auto dump. Full now. Actually, pull it twice. Oh, now they stink, apparently. Why does they stink? Why do they stink now? Why is there miasma now? I don't understand. Yeah, I know that's miasma. I don't know why there's miasma. Because they dumped all the body parts. And once they were... Oh, you know what? They were probably recent body parts. Now that we did that, we can actually, like, unforbid all of this. So all this can be unforbidden. Good. Why is this all taking damage? Being outside. I don't understand. Dwarves can be dumb sometimes. Why is it all... None of this should be taking damage. It's inside. It's inside. None of it should be taking any damage. Why is there all this miasma? Where is it coming from? There's nothing here to be creating miasma. So there's just miasma in here for no reason. God damn it. No, don't dump that. That's so dumb. There's zero reason there should be miasma in here. Because all of the stuff that I dumped is destroyed. So this doesn't actually exist anywhere. Here, we'll pull the bridge down, see if we can get it to go away. I don't think it's gonna go away, but we're gonna hope. Oh god. Okay, it's going away. Yay. You guys done clean... Okay, guys, well, they're doing okay. So they're getting rid of most of it on time. Okay, they're still cleaning this out, though. They're still cleaning all this out because my dwarves are lazy and slow. Good for them for hauling, though, I guess. So they're still cutting stuff. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, there's still stuff sitting in here. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. So all of this should now be open up, and there shouldn't be, like... There's still clothing in here. I guess it's gonna take a while. I guess it's gonna take a while for them to remove literally everything out of my stockpile that I don't want to be in there. I will give them the credit of doing what I want, though, so... I guess this is still a project in, what do you call it? It's a work in progress, I suppose? This way, boy? Actually, we can just turn this on, because we're only making one kind of cabinet, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know how many we have left now that I've done that, so... Oh, I should wait before we do that. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of gold chests. My dwarves are going to be so happy, probably. Hopefully that makes up for the fact that, you know, all the miasma living at the bowels of the earth and all that fun stuff. We also need to engrave their rooms, I just realized that. Well, I should get around to that. Alright, so I'm going to do that. I actually don't know if their rooms are not engraved, so we're going to fix that. So it might be a little early to do that, but honestly, now that we have all these masterwork engravers, it should be okay. Alright. Oh good, one dude's training. Only one. I don't know why. I still have no idea why they won't train the way melee dwarves do. I'm tempted just to like say fuck it and turn them all into hammer dwarves. But I don't want to be hasty. And of course my FPS is still dying. Of course it is. I'm still at 40 FPS. So that means I need to like speed this up, and I think part of the problem is that I put them at the center of the Earth, so they keep having to path all the way down there. That's probably part of the issue. Also, there's like 8 billion item jobs that we now have to clean up, so maybe that wasn't such a great idea, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, they're engraving masterpieces in all the bedrooms. My dwarves should be very happy. Admittedly, there's been like 3... Actually, I don't know if there's been 2 or 3 versions that have come out since I did this that have changed dwarven behavior, but since I'm in the middle of a Let's Play, I'm not exactly going to change the version I'm using now. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a major recipe for disaster. You don't do that. Don't do that. But I think I'm going to cut this episode here, and next time... I'm going to finish this and cause less FPS death. So that's my hope. My hope is to set it up so that we don't cause FPS death. Okay, we need to get rid of this gremlin because I don't really want it here. So let's get rid of it. Stop drinking my booze. Yeah, I know, it's been found dead. I don't care. Just get rid of the gremlins. We don't need them in our... Don't need them. All they do is steal things and cause trouble. But yeah, I'm gonna call this episode here. Next time, we're gonna hopefully finish sorting this out so we can get back to, like, making actual valuable items instead of clothing that doesn't need to be made into, you know, $1,000 items. So yeah, see y'all later.